My name's Jane Kleeb, and I'm the executive director of a group called Bold Nebraska. The first kind of interaction that I had with the pipeline was actually the State Department's first round of hearings in April 2010. And nobody was working on the pipeline at that point, but 150 people showed up in one of our small towns, York, Nebraska, and every single Nebraskan who went to the microphone was opposed to the pipeline. The first and foremost concern is landowner rights. We don't like the concept that a foreign oil company can come in and tell an American that they're going to put an oil pipeline in their property when it's no direct benefit to Americans because the oil's not coming to us, and no direct benefit to the landowners. You know, we're also obviously very worried about the water. The Ogallala Aquifer is kind of the largest source of fresh water. It essentially covers almost the entire state of Nebraska, and we are not an oil state, we're an ag state. And we're an ag state because of the Ogallala Aquifer. You know, one of the biggest questions that we actually get a lot from folks is, why isn't Canada just refining this oil up there and shipping it off on their port? Well, the tribal communities essentially in that path to get to the port are refusing to let TransCanada cross their land, which is why TransCanada had to find an alternative route in order to get all of their oil on the international market. That is what this is all about. Canada has invested so much money and so many resources into the tar sands. They now have to get that oil on the international market, and they thought going through the middle of America would be the best way to do it. Nobody is disillusioned. We're not naive to the pressure and the big oil that we're up against. But we really believe, and if you go to Nebraska and you go to some of those meetings, you hear landowners, farmers, ranchers, progressives, conservatives, independents, all standing shoulder to shoulder for their own reasons on why they're going to stop this pipeline. We're all together in this. This is not the traditional big environment versus big oil. This is Nebraska families fighting with everything they have in order to make sure that our land and water is protected.